Yo, day 4 of the Twisted Leagues. If you guys haven't played this game mode yet, by the way, I highly recommend it. It's less than a week old, you could jump in straight away, there's still about 70 days left, and you could get your 5x multiplier for your XP. It's really a lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, the plan for today is going to be to trade a bit of thieving, do a bit of farming as well. I need to do some Hesidious favor, but before I do that, I really want to try out my 10x multiplier for smithing. I'm going to hand in some tier 2 crates. That should be a lot of XP. I'm going to do about 20 and see how much I can get myself. Time to hand in these tier 2 crates. I'm very excited to see how the 10x multiplier scales up. By the way, time invested for this, about 30 minutes to mine the Lovakite and coal, another 30 to smelt it, 15 minutes to smith it, so 1 hour and 15 minutes. 300,000 smithing experience. That is amazing. What level did we end up with? 69 mining, 69 smithing. That is absolutely beautiful. We can almost make addy stuff. I'm very excited. But yeah, this is probably going to be the best slot method for training smithing in the league, by my opinion. However, I will now make some mithril. I'm gonna go back to the blast mine right now. I want to get myself 100 mithril and 400 coal from there, and use that same opportunity to get myself gold as well. So I'm gonna head over there right now, and I'm gonna make myself some mithril arrows and mithril gear after that. I had to spend 50k on the dynamite. That's actually kind of a problem right now in the early game, but later on this is gonna be the best method to get anything in the game. So yeah, this is why there's so few people freaking blast mining right now. But yeah, still have 50k, which is nice. I'll see how much this can get me, and then I have to, I suppose, rest of the ore. I'll mine it manually. I only need about freaking 20 mithril anyway. Coal is quick to get anyway, so that's about another 20 minutes. Yeah, let's go. Time to collect our resources. As you can see, I've got a lot more mithril than coal in this round, which also is pretty good, because there's not many mithril spots that I know of that's close to a bank. But either ways, I spent about 50k on dynamite, so not just worth it just yet. But yeah, 35k mining XP in 15 minutes. That's also pretty good. 70 mining, that means we can mine some addy ore. There's some spots I can maybe think of. Again, not really close to a bank, and the closest one is a farming guild, so I have to unlock that first. However, we got a nice amount of mithril. If we just mine the coal for it now, we can smelt a lot and make some arrows and other gear, so let's go ahead and do that very quick. But dude, being in the coal mines for the last 4 days has been so nostalgic for me, because when I first started off with free to play back in the days when I was like 11 years old, pre-GE by the way, this guy commissioned me to mine him 1100 coal for a set of full rune, and back in the days that was difficult in free to play. The only coal spot I could actually remember was like south of Lumbridge Swamp, and there was only like 4 or 5 rocks, difficult to get to from a bank. And it took me, like, no word of a lie, about 2 weeks. I was giving him like an update on his order every day. It was insane. Yeah, I was doing it with an addy pick. Took forever, but here we are on leagues, getting 3 times the coal, 5 times the XP for mining. Bro, at this rate we're gonna mine and freaking make our own full rune set. There's no need for us to commission anything, dude. And we're gonna get 70 smithing soon after with just mithril bars. I'm loving the Eyes of the Artisan so far, and we'll probably go for base 80s in mining and smithing in the coming days. I'll take a bit of a break for now after these mithril arrows, but it's been so enjoyable with the XP. Literally among the same XP per hour as Blast Furnace with this relic. Freaking insane. Just love it, love it. First things first, let's go ahead and make ourselves some mithril plate legs. We've got the adamant full helm and the plate body, so we don't need a set of any of those in mithril, but let's make those. Also, this interface looks so good. I can make everything. I can also make an adamant axe at just 1 level. 1500 for 1 set of plate legs. Dude, we're definitely getting like 72 mining. 72 smithing, rather. There's more than 1500 mithril arrows. This is going to be absolute bank in terms of fletching XP with the 10x relic. And also, let's make an adamant axe just because I can. Oh man, this early game smithing is just too good. Right, now for the feathers, I'm in a bit of a dilemma because you need 20% Piscarilius favor. I think the only store in Zaya that sells it is by the Queen of Thieves. But what I think I might do instead is go and use my iron knives on the chickens. This shouldn't take too long. I think I'll need around 1,000 or just under in terms of feathers to be able to create these arrows. So let's just double check. Yeah, 423, so just over 1,000. Shouldn't take too long So I head over to the chicken pen, use these knives, hopefully get myself a nice amount of range XP as well. Got enough feathers now, that was pretty quick as well, no regrets. I got myself 29 ranged as well, pretty cool, and a few more prayer levels, so we can now use steel skin, not quite to the point where we get protection prayers, but now hill giant grind should be significantly easier. Anyway, let's go make those arrows, see how much fletching XP we can get from level 51, that should be booming. Alright, moment of truth, let's see these XP drops. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? 1.1k? Oh my god, I'll be back once I see what fletching level I end up with. Jesus. Ended there on 59, really strong amount. Fletching XP, I think it was like legitimately 1.5 mil XP an hour. That's a lot of good starting potential as well with those mithril arrows. Range is looking really strong with the green d'hide chaps. I literally just need the crafting to make a bowstring for the maple short bow, then we'll be pretty booming. We need 6 more levels for maple, for yew short bow, but we might look at that closer to the time. If we get a medium and get a yew short bow instead, that'll be a lot quicker, but that is looking very good. Next thing I want to do is head over to Hosidius and unlock myself the farming patch. Still level 1 and we need to make advantage of these 3 times hardcore harvest for the herbs, so can't wait to use that. Let's go and plow some fields, shall we? Nice, we have gotten ourselves 15% Hosidius so far. We can now steal from the fruit stalls, which is quite important. We can get pineapples for super compost, and also I want to get myself like 100 starter jangaberries to protect my snake grass. I think it's 5 each for protection, so that's like 20 snake grass protected straight away. That's awesome. So get myself some jangaberries and all that, but besides from that, 3 more times to do this and then I can move on to the Hosidius kitchens, but I'll need to train some cooking first. Boom, we just got 50% favor. That means our patch in Hosidius is always protected. I'm gonna go do my first ever farm run on the account, and we boosted up crafting and farming as well by doing this, so good method early on. Took a while, but it was definitely worth it. So got 18 farming, 29 crafting. We can maybe make an amulet when we start off the Slayer grind as well, probably like a defense ammy or something. Mage still needs a bit of attention. Jesus, look at the amount of farmers, man. It's booming right now. I love it. Yeah, let me get some tools. Let me get some seeds from master farmers. Then I will do my first farm run. Now, this training method is most likely what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this day 4 of the Twisted Leagues. I want to get as much farming XP as possible. 45 is the unlock for the farming guild, but then I'll need to do 15% more favor. It's a bit inefficient right now. I'm on 46, but the higher we go here with the master farmers, the more we'll get, and the seeds should be good too. Boom, that took like 5 minutes. I got enough for my first farm run and radar seeds, so that's beautiful. Let's go plant that right away. I also bought like 500 compost. That's probably a bit too much since I'm going to start making super compost as soon as I can thieve myself some stuff from the stalls for the fruit. So that's what I'm going to be doing, alternating between the fruit stalls and then going back to master farmers for 1 farm run's worth of seeds. As you can see here, got some allotment, got the middle for the flower patch, and then it got the herbs. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing until 45 farming. So time for the first harvest. Doing this after getting the second relic is actually going to mean everything is going to be 3x, which is going to be awesome, as evidenced by these guams. So let's get some farming levels, keep doing this all day. Hopefully I might be able to unlock the farming guilds. Nice. Holy shit, by the way, I just read that the farming cycles occur every 1 minute, so I theoretically should be able to do a farm run every 5 minutes, which means I might need to just stock up on seeds, but these already on like stage 2, but I don't know. I'll just keep going here for now and see how we do. Nice, that was like 17 minutes for this all to grow. Very beautiful. Also got myself 9 out of 15 pineapples, so soon enough I'll be able to switch up to super compost by the time we unlock the farming guild most probably, but I'll probably need to yoink a few more seeds from the master farmers, which is getting a tiny bit more efficient each level. So let's do a few more of these runs and see what we get. Dude, you love to see it. Everything is protected. I'm guaranteed at least like 30 farming. I start putting down limpworts as well for the Tarrowmen secondaries, and then I've got my super compost ready to make as well. So beautiful stuff. I'm really enjoying this high octane freaking 17-minute farm run, and then thieving in between as well, up to 53. So tiny bit more efficient with the master farmers, getting some limpworts and some other seeds. Currently using tomatoes, but I hope to be moving on to like strawberries or something pretty soon, and then getting the rest of the way to 45. nice. First super compost of the account, very nice. We can also start planting strawberries, but we'll keep most of this for the farming guild. Might use it on the limpworts, maybe. On the Harrowlanders, is it worth it? Yeah, I think on the herb patches. Other than that, I'll keep normal compost on the allotments and keep gaining. 31 currently. 64 thieving as well. We can decide to head on over to the stone chests whenever we want to, and we can grab a Zeric's talisman, but I'm not sure if I'm taking that route or if I'm going to do the easy diary and then camp lizardmen for it as well, because I need the Zerician fabric the Zerician fabric to make myself some salad robes. So I think the best route might be the chest, but other than that, I am currently on 41 farming, and I've had 3 Raynor seeds so far from master farmers, so I'm not sure if that's good or not, but I've been doing thieving from the chests and the stores. So I've got 54 Janga berries, or rather 60 now, to protect all my snake grass. That's probably about 12 patches I can plant over in the farming guild. So 4 more levels. Snake grass is just around the corner, man. And then prayer potions. I need more seeds, but there's so much to do. Day 5 now. I didn't quite get to where I wanted to be in terms of the Hesidious favors, so the plan is to spend all of today finishing off the other 50% of the favor and also getting myself to 45 farming. So we'll start the farming first, and then I will finish off the Hesidious favor. Now that I've got an extra day to record stuff, I might as well do some other stuff as well before I upload. But yeah, that might be the schedule from now on. I might stick to just doing an upload every 2 days or something like that, because it might not be sustainable anymore to do one every day now that it's the midweek. I might have more commitments and stuff, but other than that, let's keep grinding out farming and do some more content. We're just 1 farm run away from level 45 right now, and also I've planted myself some onions, even though they're like well below what I can make now. But I'm gonna collect some cabbage conveniently, and cabbage, onions plus tomatoes equals garden pie, which boosts your farming by 4. So straight away we're gonna be able to do some other contracts, potentially plant some useful stuff such as Jangaberry bush straight off the bat when I get to the Farmers Guild. So yeah, that's kind of the idea behind this, so very nice. By the way, doing this Hesidious method to 45 farming is never boring. I'm always alternating between something, so I'm never doing something for more than 5 minutes at a time. See, as you can see right now, I'm currently collecting some pineapples and stuff for super compost, and when I'm done with that, I'll be going back to master farmers to make sure I've got enough limpworts for another 2 farm runs. And when I'm not doing that, I'm always going back for another farm run within like less than 18 minutes. So not doing all the same things at once, which is very refreshing, and also close to 67 thieving. So gonna be a bit easier to do other stuff in the future. Boom, 45 farming, and by doing the 3 times herblore method, we have boosted our way to 34. But more importantly, we now have the soft requirement for Thai farm. I will also need to make 10% more favor up in Hesidious before we start doing that. We're gonna start planting Raynors here as well, just because this patch is protected. So we got 4 so far. We should be able to make quite a few prayer potions as soon as we hit 68 farming, and I can start doing more snake grass. But yeah, first things first, let's finish off the Hesidious favor. Oh, forgot about this. Let's make these garden pies as well. These are the proceeds from level 1 to 45 farming. 126 Harrowland, 191 Towermen. Those are the 2 we're planting for the majority of the time. Some Guams as well, but the secondaries for that are difficult to collect here on Zaya. Luckily, Harrowlanders have like the easiest secondaries. I'll be making the stat restores, which I could find in the 4th dungeon. Lots of red spider egg spawn, so thankfully a lot of XP banked here. Quite easily, you should be able to get to level 50 with the 10x multiplier from the artisan perk as well. Very, very nice. Ah, shit. I was hoping to use the Hesidious kitchen to bypass this, but this is like another item altogether. I can't use the pie dishes from here, so unfortunately, I will be needing to manually make flour, which is very fun. I didn't have to make it manually, by the way. I did end up trading the Logava lady, which is around here. She's guarding the fruit stalls, and she sells pots of flour and pie dishes for those of you who might want to make some garden pies to boost up for the farming guild. Yeah, I got 6 here. Oh, these XP drops are big as well. Yeah, there should be quite a few boosts here. If I need to make more, I know what to do. And I could pick onions. The only thing I really need to grow myself is tomatoes. I've got lots of seeds, so if need be, I'll make more, but 6 should be more than enough. Boom, there's 75% Hesidious done. Dead easy compared to the what was I even going to say there? Compared to the, not even raking of the fields. Jesus, what am I thinking of? Plowing of the fields, that was it. A couple of cooking levels as well. I'll come back for the rest of the favor once I reach 65 and I can do pineapple pizzas. But yeah, now that we are done with that, we get unlocked the woodcutting and farming guild. So let's head down to the farming guild very quickly for our first contract. Very excited, dude. Now we open the doors of my favorite guild in the game. Boom! Stepped into the farming guild. 4 music tracks unlocked, but more importantly, that is a task for the league. But let's speak to Guildmaster Jane and get our first farming contract. Do you have any jobs for me? I'm not passing by, dude. Give me any jobs. I would like a farming contract. Now, I can't choose any because I choose the 3x harvest to start with, so I hope I had good RNG in the first ever contract. Cadaver berries. I think I saved some of those seeds. If I didn't, that is going to be a feels bad man, and I might need to head back to Master Farmers, which luckily are in this guild. But we do have 3 seeds, so that should be more than enough. Let's go and plant that. Oh, I'm looking forward to my first rewards, dude. The seeds are going to be booming. The logical next step for me would be to unlock the Battlefront Teleport from the Arceus spellbook. That's level 23 mage, and it's located here just to the east of the farming guild. Until the skills necklace, if I somehow get one before the end of the league, this is going to be our quickest way of accessing the guild, and I would love to keep up with the farming runs in this side and in Hesidius. So with that in mind, I believe I'll need 60% Arceus favor to be able to use the spellbook to create the house tabs. So that is my current objective. So let me bank everything and I will head over there right now to get started. This was a real blessing to have the endurance perk for this. This probably will be one of the quickest, if not the quickest, house to complete favor in. Currently got 62%. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and get some mage runes, get my mage to 23, and then make some of those tabs to the battlefront. Beautiful. What rune crafting did we end with? Level 6. That is pretty pitiful, but unfortunately this is the only way to train it on Zaya, but we'll come back for some more later. 46 crafting, by the way, just from cutting the gems I got from mining and the plow and Hesidius. Dude, this Eye of the Artisan is just so quick to level. But yeah, I hope to have an amulet ready before I start any serious training in Slayer. Then I'll need a 49 mage to actually enchant like a strength Ami, for example, or I can get a power one, or I could get it from a clue. So we'll just see what happens first. In fact, I was wrong. You do need 100% Arceus favor to be able to create the Battlefront Teleport tabs. This is kind of what you get when you don't do prep for the league, but luckily there's the wiki, so I didn't leave the Arceus area before getting my stuff. So there we go, we have finished up 100% favor. Very nice. We don't have to think about coming back to this place unless we want to train rune crafting, which I probably will only do for the league bonus points. Speaking of which, we have not redeemed our stuff in quite a while, so I'm quite curious to see how quick we can get to the rest of the 1290 points. Let's see. Oh, very, very nice. That was a nice clean around 500 points, and we don't have much to go at all until relic number 4, so quite exciting. Good stuff. First time using the rune shop on Zaya, I'm noticing that there's no nature runes or lore runes, so that is going to be making things tiny bit more difficult, but I guess we'll just rely on monster drops for those for now. Then we might work out some other strategy. But yeah, let's just pick up like one of each of these packs for enchanting, and that should probably be more than enough to make our Battlefront teleports. Let's go train mage for a bit, and I'll make my amulet of magic after level 7, and then we'll train all the way to 23. No, dude, just entered the woodcutting guild to find out I can't afford the freaking rune axe, man. I spent all my money on blast mining. That was a stupid move. Oh well, at least we crafted our own adamant axe, so we can save ourselves at least that pity of having to use a mithril axe at level 60. But yeah, let's chop some oak logs, quickly get ourselves 3 construction levels, because I believe I will need that for the tool store that has all the amulet molds and things. So I want to make my quick magic amulet before I start training to 20 and above. And I'll also stop over at the stone chest to get some Zarishan robes after level 20, because that is literally going to be our best in slot until ancestral robes, I believe. I might be wrong here. Might be some clue scroll items that are better, but yeah, still worth investing into that quick Zarishan set. Shouldn't take too long. And the stone chests. But yeah, 44 construction first. Triple Raynars and frickin' super compost, by the way. You love to see it. Prayer potions for days, boys. Look at this. Oh man, I'm starting to love even more this triple harvester perk. It's so good. So good. 60 cooking literally from corn. It's such good XP drops as well. Friggin' 1000 XP. Every little thing helps. I could redeem some more points and yoink my next relic really quick. It's another 50, I believe. Oh, I had another task there. I guess it was 50 points for walking into the Woodcutting Guild, which makes sense. Anyway, 690 to go until the tier 4, man. I'm excited, dude. 44 construction. That took like half an inventory of oak planks to create like freaking 6 chairs. That gotta be the rest of the way to 44. That is insanely good. However, I don't think there's any point in training construction beyond the actual league points. You can't build any pools. You can't build any gilded altar or anything in your house. So, construction is a bit useless. But let's go and create the tool store 4. We can get all our molds. Happy days. Nice. We've just constructed our workshop. We can grab all the molds I will ever need in the world. The amulet, the bracelet, the necklace, the ring, every single one. I can finally get myself some neckwear and some gloveware, you know. It's been a bit bare-boned so far. But yeah, let's go make our amulet of magic and start training our way up. Let's go ahead and make our magic amulet. I swear every tiny thing feels like a victory with these restrictions. Best in slot amulet, at least for now. Let's enchant him as well. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. Amulet of magic has been obtained. Let's go trade to 20 and then grab our salad robes as well. By the way, here we have easily enough stuff to get us to 50 crafting. As you can see, a lot of gems, a lot of gold ore as well. I think it just might be literally a matter of making some necklaces and stuff and selling them back to a general store to get some more runes to get myself to like level 50 magic, I believe it is, to enchant a ruby amulet. And we have a strength army as well for strength training, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, for now, let's return to mage training and get ourselves to 27, like I said like a million times. Made it to the stone chests. All I need from this is a pair of Zaretian robes. If we get the talisman, that's 1 out of 300, so that'll be a very lucky day. But yeah, let's see what we get here. Nice, final piece of the Zaretian has been obtained. Our best in slot mage looks pretty freaking good in my opinion. But yeah, gonna stick around here until 70 thieving. I might as well, just because I'll probably still do a fair bit of master farmers, and these 2 levels could help out a little bit in terms of how efficient they are. So yeah. Whoa, I just got steel. Oh no, I didn't get freaking steel. That's what I was wearing, freaking 1 head. But yeah, 70 thieving, but no talisman. However, we came here for the salad robes, which we have obtained. So I'm gonna just head back to Lovergench and train the rest of the way to 27 on something here. Actually, Lovergench is probably not the best area, but yeah, I'm just going to get 27 mage and make myself some Battlefront teleports. Our first 7 Battlefront teleports. Very, very cool, man. I'm going to go check in with Guildmaster Jane now, and hopefully, if my shit didn't die, I can claim my first seed back. I'm actually so excited to be starting proper farm runs a lot of times a day now between the farming guild and then Hesidius. I still need a better teleport than the Hesidius minecart network. That's something we'll come to in the next episode, maybe, because those stone chests are very aids to train at. Our stuff survived. Happy days, fellas. Let's turn in the first contract of the Twisted League. Let's see what's inside. Holy shit, did we just get triple everything? Avanto seeds, curry trees. I don't know if any of this is really good, to be honest. The trees might be okay. Oh no, then again, I forgot it's 85 farming to even access that part of the guild. So pretty shitty first contract, probably. But yeah, let's get contract number 2. We'll keep doing these. Hopefully the herb seeds keep coming in. Some allotment seeds as well. Watermelon, snake grass. That will be the best kind of things I can get from them right now. But then again, I'm doing the easy tiers, so hopefully it gets better. Yes, we already have tomatoes growing. Beautiful. Gonna plant myself a jangaberry seed as well, just because this will be quite useful for me to make more super compost, and it's easy to access from that big compost bin as well. And I had to boost up just the 1 level, but it was worth it, because later on I can use these, as I say, you know, to protect the snake grass, so very good there. Anyways, this probably is a good point to wrap up the 4 and 5 day commentary. I believe those are the days anyway. If I get that wrong, my apologies. But that being said, I have made a decent chunk of progress, another few points towards the relic number 4, as well as getting 2 chunks of favor knocked out. Getting some mage gear as well, and amulet, very, very nice. Solid going into day 5/6. Total level almost 1,000, so I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to touch on some skills I haven't really done yet so far, such as probably fishing and hunter in tomorrow's or the day after's video. But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the Twisted League commentary, having a lot of fun in the league still. Haven't done much combat, but once I do, it's going to be beautiful, dude. But yeah, skilling route first. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.